Hello again, everyone. So this is our class for today. Again, it's me sending out a video about mail-in balloting again with some updates. So let me go over those updates. Hopefully you receive something that looked like this. It goes over the measures, different people to vote for. I am not going to tell you who to vote for. Obviously, that's all up to you and your studying of this guide. And you have until the 4th in order to, the 3rd. The 3rd to get everything in. So the sooner you vote, the better. But so here are the updates. I did say that the ballots were going to be, you would receive them on the 3rd. So the update there is that that's when they were mailed out, is on the 3rd. And so they should be arriving today, which is the 5th, or possibly tomorrow, the 6th. So, that is one update. So be looking for them and be ready for them. And yeah, hopefully you get them. If you don't, and you don't have one of these, I can let you know with all sorts of information how to get your ballot and how to be ready for everything that's, just to be ready for your voice to be heard. So another update is what I said in the last video was the post office box is a place that you can drop your ballot, and I'm not wrong about that. I just have some updated information. Is that post office boxes might not be the most reliable place to actually put a post office box, not your mailbox from your house, because that's secure. That's where you can put something. Hopefully you know your mail carrier, but that's where you can kind of put something, and you know that. But a post office box, a lot of times what's been happening is they get vandalized. And I did have an experience once where I went to a post office box. I put some mail in there, and after I did, I was kind of walking away, and I heard it hit the floor. Well, somebody had cut, or somehow, or maybe the thing just rotted, but the bottom was busted out. And so, I went and found another one. So if you know a really reliable place to go when it comes to post office boxes, that might be a good thing. If not, though, what they want you to do is to go to a polling box. And again, this is only if you don't trust your your postal carrier, and that you put it in. And again, like I said, my last one at my house, I have a slot where actually everything goes in. I don't trust that. So I'm going to go to one of the places that are approved. And I will send out a link to everyone tomorrow showing you, along with this video, like where you can go if that's what needs to be done. But again, don't look at post office boxes as the most reliable system. And so this is a voter information guide. I'm not going to show you everything. Mine was obviously damaged in the mail. See, this is the problem when it comes to things being shoved through a slot. You get this ruined. But this is the voter information guide. It will have everything you need to know about all the different measures, all the different people to vote for. I do suggest to everyone that you pick someone that you feel is best for office. You can look up online if you vote Democratic, Republican, Libertarian, Green Party, Independent. You can actually look up online, but this would be research on your part. But you can find out how how your typical views vote along party lines. You can do that. Or you can read through this and read what the people wrote and really kind of decide for yourself if you want to change or if you want to keep things the way that they are. But again, that's all up to you. I'm not going to tell anyone how to vote. The measures they're lengthy, but again, there's a good chance that talk to your family, talk to anybody about where they might be and where they've heard that why is this the best for, especially a lot of it affects Richmond and Bart. There's some public transportation stuff on here that is very important, and I hope you vote on it. I do understand that it's difficult reading. It's not the easiest, so that's why I implore you to talk to your family about it. You can always call me and ask me about it, but at the same time, it is important to vote for. Like what makes the most sense to you? Because it's your vote. And that's what's kind of great about our system, is that we have our own vote. Now I'm going to read one thing. Well, two things, but first thing. So, this does say a ballot will be mailed to you on October 5th. If you have not received your ballot by October 19th, you need to call to have a replacement ballot sent to you. After receiving your ballot, you want to mark, don't wait to the last minute to vote, and mark your ballot and return it as early as possible. Sign, so remember to sign your ballot envelope before returning your ballot. Drop your ballot at one of the dozens of secure drop boxes around the county, or mail your ballot postage free. So again, you can do it for free by mail. But to be the most secure, I think it's best that we actually just use our own mailbox. Because that's secure. That's at your house. Sign up for notifications about the status of your Where's My Ballot, and I will give you that. I'll give you a link so you can look up what the information is. If you misplace your ballot, if you lose or damage your ballot, replacement ballot can be mailed to you up to October 28th, or you may get a replacement at limited in-person sites. So try not to lose your ballot. Otherwise, you have to go somewhere and talk to other people and wear a mask and make sure that you're safe. But it's better if you do get it, just to be as safe as possible, just return it as soon as you can with your mail carrier. Made an error or changed your mind, no need for another ballot. Make your intended vote clear and return the ballot as usual. So know what you're going to vote for. Privacy and independence. If you need a more accessible means of voting or assistance in common languages, you may use our accessible voting application on your computer if that's preferred, or you may vote in person on an accessible ballot marking device. So if you want to do things differently, if things seem confusing and you don't understand measures, you can always ask those questions at a polling place, and they will help you out. But again, you have a good amount of time, and I'll go over this in just a second about how much time you actually have. Continue to do your part. Let your voice be heard. Remember, all voters are receiving a ballot by mail this election only due to the global COVID pandemic. Please protect our staff, the public, and your life by voting the mail ballot to you. So it is very important that we remember what time we are in. That's why this is a historic vote and election, because it will be talked about for years to come. But let's keep people safe. Let's keep ourselves safe. And take in these ballots and try to answer everything, mark down everything that you want, and get them out as safely as possible. And again, I will send you the link to what Senator Skinner, I'm going to send you the email that I got so that you can look up places that you can go. And then there is also something that Melanie sent me that I want to go over. So the key dates to remember is the 24th of last month is when voter guide information, this guide right here, information guide, got mailed. And I got it on Thursday. So, it takes a little while. We want to make sure we get these in as soon as possible. On the 5th, which is today, we need to vote by mailing. And mail in our vote. But, this is when you should be getting it. The 19th of 2020, which we don't have to worry about, is the deadline for registration to vote. So if you know anyone who needs to vote or isn't registered and wants to register, they have until the 19th to register. And again, I can help you out. You can go on the computer, get it all done. The 27th of this month is the last day to request a vote by mail ballot. It's the last day. If you don't get it in by that day, then you have to go to your polling place, which should be on this guide. Mine shows me where mine is, and mine is this church right up the street, and I can go there, and I could even drop this off on the day of, but I want to get it done a lot earlier. And then the 3rd of November is the last day to return or mail a vote by mail ballot. So that's it. And it's also Election Day. So then we have from the 4th of November to the 3rd of December to canvass, which is just making sure everything gets counted and is in. Because even if it seems like a landslide, the next president doesn't actually enter office until next year, which would be January. And so they have to make sure, and especially with the way everything is, this is another reason to get everything in as soon as possible, that they have to really take into account how many ballots they have. Because it's easier when it's just like, okay, we're all right there and the ballots are in. When they're getting mailed all over the place, which really isn't as big a difference as going to the place, because ballots even get lost at places, or boxes have been known to be destroyed. But at the same time, the sooner we get it in, the better. And then the 3rd of December is certification deadline. Final results will be transmitted. So that's, I would say, the 3rd or the 4th is when we'll know what everyone voted for and what everybody wants. And again, I have access to all of this. So do you. But I will give you the access. I will give you these links. I will give you everything that I have when it comes to this process to make it as easy as possible. But again, this is really an important vote. Let your voice be heard. Let it be heard loud by voting, which is the loudest way for your voice to be heard without screaming. Anyway, let me know what you need. I miss y'all. And good luck voting. Okay, bye.